Hello everyone and welcome back to another Corepunk video. It has been 2 months since I have been making a video about Corepunk, but the developers have been very quiet, but now finally they have released or revealed the next hero in Corepunk. The hero we have seen now is called the Mercenary, which is a dwarf. Yes. It's a very interesting dwarf which has 3 different specs as all the other classes, and let's go directly to it. The Mercenary. Coming from a cold-hearted world of eternal winter, a mercenary is not used to feeling pity. It's kill or be killed. Usually mercenary work as trio, while a sniper takes out enemies from a distance. A berserker breaks through enemy ranks in a formidable onslaught, covered by heavy fire from an engineer's turrets. The 3 specs we are going to talk about today is the sniper, the engineer, and the berserker. It's gonna be real good. So sit down, grab some tea and popcorn, and let's go directly to it. The first one we're gonna talk about is, of course, the sniper. The sniper, a master of disguise. A sniper doesn't give enemies the chance to get close, nor to survive. When faced with snipers on the battlefield, all their victims usually manage to glimpse before their deaths in a muzzle flash. Snipers are extremely foresightful, and with pinpoints accuracy, they know exactly how much time they need to reload or chamber a round. Each shot must kill or severely injure an enemy, reducing their movement speed. The price they pay for any mistake may be their lives. When snipers meet an extremely dangerous enemy, they use magnum rounds. So very interesting, we're getting this sniper spec in one of the, you can say, mercenaries specs. The special ability, you can say, behind the sniper, each of the classes, each of the specs has some kind of special ability which actually helps creating the class. And in this case, we have the special ability for the sniper. Activating the special ability allows a sniper to place a tracking totem that reveals a small area within the fog of war. And in the middle of the screen you have a little special ability you can click on. Like every class has this little special icon, and so if you click on that one, you're basically creating a tracking totem. It's basically like one of those wards. It's like the wards you set in League of Legends, so you can like put down the ward here, and then if an enemy comes, you will be seeing them. Yeah, because the game is with fog of war. Passive. A sniper can basic attack. To fire a round must be chambered. After 5 shots, a sniper must reload, which takes 1.5 seconds. Well, depending on attack speed. So basically that means the sniper doesn't have an auto attack. So you can't just right click on an enemy and auto attack it, because you have to use abilities for actually shoot. So if you have played the mobile battle royale called Battle Ride, it's basically gonna be like that game where you don't have like an auto attack, but you have spells you have to keep using all the time. Beside of that, if a sniper stands still for 3 seconds, they become invincible, and when a sniper moves or casts an ability, the invincibility effect ends. Using the Q or E ability grants bonus movement speed. Pretty cool. So that is the special abilities about the sniper. So the first spell we're going to talk about is the Q spell. The Q spell is a sniper fires in a target direction, dealing physical damage based on dexterity to the first enemy hit. Hitting a target reduces their armor by reduce their armor for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Additionally, effect from magnum rounds. The shot damage all enemies it hits on its path, slowing them. We're gonna come back to the, well, actually, let's just go directly to it. If we like go 2 spells in 4 spells, here you can see the ultimate of the class is, you can say every class has ultimate, like a cooldown, and that's actually this one here. A sniper loads a magazine of magnum rounds. Shots gain additional effect for 10 seconds. So basically when you use the ultimate, then all your spells, they get special abilities the next 10 seconds. So that's why this one makes sense here. Additionally, effect from magnum rounds. The shot damage all enemies it hits on its path, slowing them. So basically it's gonna pierce through all enemies instead of just like stopping on the first one. So basically the cast time is 0, it's instant cast time, range is 13 meters, you can see the damage and the armor reduction. So basically this means when you shoot with this one, a sniper fires in a target direction dealing physical damage, blah 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 blah. Here you can see a sniper can't basic attack. To fire a round must be chambered. After 4 shots, a sniper must reload. So basically that means every time you shoot, you need to chamber. So if you go to the next spell, the W, a sniper chambers a round. This ability can be cast while a sniper is moving. A sniper's attack speed reduces the cast time of the ability. So basically, this means you have to press Q for shooting, then W for putting down, you're filling your chamber, like putting down a bullet, shooting again, putting down a bullet, shooting again, putting down a bullet, and when you have shot 5 times, you actually need to like do a big reload. It's kind of cool. I mean, if you have played any game where you play with a sniper, you probably have seen like with a sniper you have to shoot and then shoot. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing here. You'll be shooting and then you have to put in a bullet. It's kind of interesting. I actually first thought that, you know, I could just like spam 5 shots in a row, but no, because of the passive here, we basically have to fill the chamber every time. So very interesting, very interesting. It's not a, I can already say it now, it's not gonna be a spec for me, but I can't wait to play with people who actually use this spec and see how they're gonna work with it. The further spell, so again, I actually forgot to say that this one is the first spell, that is the Q spell. We have the W spell, and now the E spell. The E spell, a sniper aims and fires at an enemy, dealing physical damage, attack power. The cooldown resets on an enemy kill. And if you use the Magnum, additional effect from Magnum rounds, the ability always deals critical damage. That's heavy. Cast time is 0.4 seconds. The range is 18 meters. Wow. And the damage is from 65 to 285, and the cooldown is 15 seconds. Let's see how much damage this one is compared to the first ability. This one here is dealing 70 damage, and this one here is dealing 65 damage on its first row. But why? A sniper aims and fires at enemy dealing physical damage. Okay. I assume the reason for why this one maybe deals less damage is because with this one here, you actually have to aim with your mouse. You need to like actually aim. But it sounds like this one here is probably target based. So you just have to click on your target and then it's automatically going to shoot that target. And of course, if you then use your Magnum rounds, it's going to crit 100%. That is pretty cool. Then of course we have the Magnums, that is the ability which makes your Q and E different. So basically that is the sniper. Pretty interesting. Very interesting. Then we have the engineer, which I know some people is really caring about. They really care about this engineer and they really want to main it. It's still not a spec for me, but I mean that's the cool thing about the game, which we all gonna have specs that we both likes. An engineer is a technical master. They can assemble a turret that fires a barrage of bullets, dealing damage to enemies. If an enemy dares to approach an engineer in a melee fight, they'll either take a wrench to the head or be shot with a revolver at point-blank range. Each successful attack grants engineer combo points which empower their later attacks. The special ability for the engineer, a turret's durability level increased by 1 when an engineer basic attacks it. A turret's durability level, that's cool. So you can like, it's like the engineer from Overwatch, that you can like hit your own turrets and then you like heal them. Okay, cool. A turret is surrounded by an aura that grants an engineer bonus armor and resistance. That is cool. So basically, if you stay close to your turrets, you actually get stronger, like more defensive. I like that. Basic attacks generate a combo points. Okay. Bonus armor 8 to 30 based on the hero's level. Bonus magic resistance 8 to 30 based on the hero's level. Wow. Okay, so engineer basically have increased armor and magic resistance, And also the turret is giving magic, bonus armor. Wow, I mean, Warriors is gonna have a hard time killing this guy. Impressive. The first ability, it has two different functions. It basically has a function if you are going to cast it on an enemy or if you're gonna cast it on a player. It's basically up to you. An engineer fires, if you cast on an enemy, an engineer fires at the target dealing physical damage. Every combo point increases their ability damage, the ability deals by 10%. At maximum combo points, a critical damage. At maximum combo points, a critical damage, the ability deals is increased by 50. I think maybe they are saying that it will 100% critical to strike. At maximum combo points, critical damage, the ability deals is increased. I think there's probably a little mistake there in that written, but I could imagine they saying that if you have max combo points, it's always going to be a critical strike, and it's dealing the increased damage of 50%. So you can basically have 1 to 5 combo points, and then of course for each combo point it deals increase 10%. If cast on turret, so basically if you use this spell on a turret, an engineer remotely buffs a turret, its next free shot deals 10% spell damage. Each combo point increases the buff turret's damage by 5% and the number of empowered shots by 1. At maximum combo points, the turret's attack range is also increased. Wow, that's pretty cool. So you can really buff either your turrets or deal insane damage to a target. Cast time none, range 5, damage, cost, cooldown. Pretty cool. Then we have the W spell. So basically that was the Q spell. Here we have the W spell. An engineer places an automatic turret that deals magic damage to all enemies in front of it. That's gonna be interesting, because does that mean the turret cannot like spin around? So you have to always be in front of it? That's gonna be really interesting to see if it's only in front or if it actually is able to spin. Because I mean, if you look at the picture, you can see it looks like it's actually spinning around. It's gonna be interesting to see. If there is another turret nearby, the turrets connect to it, creating an electric beam that reduces enemies' movement speed by 40% and increase allies' movement speed by 30%. Holy moly, that is really awesome. When placed, turrets have durability level of 2 out of maximum of 4. A turret durability level decreases over time and when it's damaged by enemies. Basic attack. Each durability level increases the damage of the turret. The turret deals by 15%. The turret is destroyed when its durability level reaches 0. Okay, so basically when you create a turret, it has 2 life and only auto attacks can bring it down. So it sounds like it's immune for damage spells. It's basically you have to use basic attacks again. You have to like go over and auto attack it, and then if you, for example, if you repair it up to level 4, it gets 15% increased damage, 15% increased damage. But if you get it down in level, it reduces 15% damage, but also, of course, it reduces a life. That is pretty cool. That is really cool. You can have a maximum of 2 turrets deployed. Cast timer is 0, so you can just basically throw it as you want. Range is 4 meters. Turret damage is below. The cooldown is 9, and you can have 2 charges at the same time. That basically means you can throw 2 turrets on the same time. That is going to help you a lot. Then we have this one. If cast on an enemy, an engineer delivers a powerful blow to the target, dealing physical damage and stunning the target for 2 seconds. But if cast on a turret, an engineer hits the turret, causing it to generate an electric pulse. The pulse deals magic damage and slow enemies within a short range from the turret and increase the turret attack speed for 5 seconds. Generate 2 combo points. Then we have the damage, the electric pulse damage, the turret attack speed increasement. Depending on the level, you can see it goes from 5 to 10, 15, and so on. The cost and the cooldown. Then we have the ultimate on R. An engineer gains maximum combo points and a shield equal to 20% off from maximum engineer's health. For the next 7 seconds, an engineer generates twice as many comp points. Cast time none, cost and cooldown. That's pretty cool. It's reminding me of the guy again from Overwatch. It's I'm very curious because it actually said here, you know, the durability of the turret is 2 when you spawn it, and the maximum is 4. A turret's durability level decreases over time when it is damaged by enemies or basic attacks. But each durability level increases damage. But how do you actually increase the durability level? Because it doesn't seem like for me that I can actually like increase it. A turret's durability level increases by 1 when an engineer basic attacks. Oh, so you just have to basic attack it. Okay. So you just have to like right click on your turret and then you just like boom, 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 boom. So that means if someone else is attacking your turret, you can basically just auto attack your turret. Oh my god. Engineers are gonna be so annoying in PvP. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I will definitely look forward to have an engineer on my team. Definitely. The last spec for the Mercenary is the one called the Beserker. Berserker fiercely rush into the midst of a battle using their battle axes to split open the skulls of those unlucky enough to be on the wrong side. Fueled by battle, Berserker's rage grows with each strike, enabling them to deal additional damage to their opponents. Also, we have the special abilities. A Berserker basic attack generates 7 rage, critical damage generates 14. A Berserker has 20% chance to land an additional hit on a target after a basic attack. Wow, so basically they have Wind Fury from World of Warcraft. That is pretty cool. So imagine every time you attack, there's a little chance for you to do like double attack. Cool. A Berserker gains 0 to 100% bonus attacks power based on their missing health. Which hero? I think in Heroes of Storm there's a hero that has the same thing. The more hero... Oh wait, I was also thinking about... I think it's Tryndamere from League of Legends. The more health he's missing, I think the more crit he has or attack speed or something like that. Okay, I like that. It's like you're getting more risky the more you get down. So the lower you get, the more dangerous you get. It's pretty cool. The first spell, the Q spell, a Berserker throws an axe at the target location, dealing physical damage attack power to all enemies it passes through and slowing them. A Berserker can pick up a thrown axe to reduce the ability's cooldown by 3 seconds. That is pretty cool. The damage of the ability deals is increased by 20 if the Berserker's rage is greater than or equal to 50. Wow. So if you have 50 rage, it deals increased damage by 20. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, it actually says here, cost 25 rage. So basically that means you can first throw your weapon when you actually have 25 rage. So that means out of combat you're not able to cast your weapon. You actually need rage first. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's neat. I like it. The second spell is the W spell, which is a Berserker's attack speed is increased by 100 for the next 4 basic attacks. The 4th basic attack deals additional physical damage. The ability causes an enemy to bleed if Berserker's rage is greater than or equal to 50. So basically the spell costs 40 rage, but if you use it while you have more than 50, it will then actually cause an enemy to bleed. And then we can see below that the damage normally is 25 in the start and the bleed damage is 15. So the bleed damage is actually quite close to the normal damage. So it seems like the bleeding is almost doubling the damage. Again, it costs 40 rage. How often was it that we get rage? 77 rage on each basic attack. So let's imagine it's 1 second for every attack, so it's like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, I follow. The second spell we get as a Berserker's, well, third spell. Did we actually finish this one? We finished it, cooldown on 8 seconds. That's cool. The third spell, Berserker's Leap into the target area, stunning all enemies in the area for 1 second and dealing physical damage. The leap generates 25 rage. Okay, so in that way you will always be able to generate 25 rage, which you can use, and the first spell you have costs 25 rage, so you can actually leap and throw your axe on the same time. Very smart artificial core. Very smart, I like that. Cast time is, well, instant. Well, all the spells he has, Berserker, is instant. We have the damage here, which is pretty much damage. I mean, the damage, it's even more than this spell. So it's actually pretty heavy damage for the jump. And then, of course, it has a cooldown on 15 seconds. The last spell, the ultimate, is a Berserker unleashes their rage, increasing their attack speed by 20%, depending on dexterity, and damage dealt by 30 depending on strength. While the ability is active, a Berserker gains twice as much rage. So basically it increasing your attack speed, increasing your damage, and you get double as much rage. And does it say here, basically increase as Berserker unleash their rage, increasing the attack speed, blah blah blah. The ability is active as, well, it says here, the ability is active, a Berserker gains, but where does it say how long time it is on? I guess they probably just forgot that. Or am I really blind? I don't know. I have to check with the guys in Discord. Okay, which, well, I just double checked with the people on Discord, and it actually says that it doesn't tell how long it's on. So, but maybe they haven't decided yet on the team how long the buff is actually going to stay on. So basically that was all the 3 specs of Mercenary. This is the last class we're going to see for a while. The plans for the future of Corepunk now is the next step is basically closed beta, which still is aiming to release in spring, which we are in now. And we have got the first 6 classes, which is going to be the first 6 classes in this closed beta, and then later on we're getting the next 6 classes. So basically that means the hero revealing is stopped now. They have revealed everything they need to about the classes. So basically the next thing we just all are waiting on right now is closed beta. So fingers crossed, maybe we're getting in soon, tomorrow, with next week, next month, who knows. But I mean, it could also be a delay again. We don't know. We will see. So yeah, stay sharp. Let's see which class we're getting. I mean, in our class, when we're getting closed beta, it's I can't wait. I'm really excited. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave down a like if you liked the video. Please comment any random thing in the comment section. YouTube right now has an algorithm, so if people get comments on their video, it's get like more spread around YouTube. So please comment any random stuff. I would really appreciate it. Else, let me know what you think about the video. And well, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And again, can't wait for closed beta. And I will of course update you all on when closed beta is coming once I know it. Thanks for watching. See you in another video. Peace out.